Hey guys, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas first off. I hope you and your family, your children, your loved ones, I hope you have a great Christmas this season, and I hope you have a happy and safe New Year. And Christmas is going great for me around here, guys, as you can tell from what I've been videoing. But this is the optic that I decided to go with for my Larue Tactical PredatAR 5.56. We'll get into why I went with this and the different things about what drew me to this sight and why I wanted this one in particular. But I will say this before I open it: I have never yet seen or handled one of these in person, what I'm about to open. So this will be my first time of seeing what it feels like, looks like, and the whole 9 yards. This knife sure is dull. Okay. I'm going to be sending a couple of knives back to Spyderco to sharpen and let you guys know how that process works, in case you were wondering. Yeah, I could do it if I wanted to, but I'll just send it back and let them do it. Okay, guys, so here we go. Might be able to tell right now from the box. I'm sure a lot of you know what it is. And here it is. Box says Trijicon. What could that be? Wonder what could be in this little box. It's kind of a cool looking box though. It's like real fat and stout. Well, let's get in it and see what we got. Oh, it is a Trijicon MRO mounted on a Geisley super precision aluminum mount. And man, this thing's light, guys. That's exactly what I was looking for, was something light. Man, this is very light. So that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. And I will give you some close-ups on this here in a second. But the reason I wanted to go with a different style of optics, I've mainly been using aim points, I have an EOTech, was because the Larue Tactical PredatAR AR 5.56, the one I got, is made to be lightweight. They cut some corners where they could, and they kept everything beefy where it needed to be, or where it was overkill, but it was in critical parts. They kept it beefy, but where they could, they trimmed the weight off. So that being the case, I didn't want to slap a Comp M4 on there that weighs about 12 ounces, 13 ounces, whatever. I wanted to go with this, which is probably running about 4 ounces. So I just wanted to go with a quarter of the weight and have this to put on the rifle. It takes up less space, and it definitely, like I said, less overall weight on the rifle. I got some other things I'm going to be doing this rifle. I'm going to save that, though, for the videos. Not going to tell you what's going to happen, but I got some other things coming. This I got on the used market, and the reason I went with this is I was looking at a couple things. I was looking at an aim point T1, T2, H1, those optics, and I have nothing against those. I really like those, as a matter of fact. Number one thing to mention off the bat is those are very, very pricey optics. The aim point T1, T2s, and you get into a mounting system, you're what, $600–700. So not my main concern, because if that's what I would have wanted, I would have ended up getting that. The reason I wanted this Trijicon MRO was because, number one, I'd been wanting to try one, and number two, because of the big 25mm objective on the front that doesn't make it look like a flat tube when you're looking through. It looks like you have a bigger, better field of vision when you look through this. Like I said, guys, I'm not down in any of the aim points or any of the T1s, so please don't think that. I love those optics. But I just thought, for me, that with that larger field of view when you look through this, and me wanting to try one of these, having never seen one, was something that I wanted to do. Man, it's got a very nice positive click. And there it is. See if I can get you guys a shot of the dot. Let me turn off some of these lights. All right, guys, I switched the lighting around a little bit, and there's still going to be a little bit of glare. There's nothing I can really do about that. It just keeps coming through on camera, but it's not something that I can see with the naked eye when it's not in front of the camera. But there's the dot, and this is on setting 4, because I still have some bright light in there. There's setting 3, which in person is more than enough right now. but on camera it looks a little dim. And I'll go up to very positive clicks too. There's 5 right there, and there is 6. So as you can see, 6 is very bright, and definitely don't need that much. So back down to 3 there. If I can give you a little look here, I'll show you inside the actual tube. So there's a look inside. Seems machined very nicely. Here's the front lens. And this is waterproof down to approximately 100 feet. And another thing I like about this, guys, is how the knob on top, when you turn this off, which the battery lasts 5 years on level 3, but if you turn this off, you can go right into where you need it, okay? Because your night vision modes are split from the other modes. So you have 1 and 2 of night vision mode, and then you can keep it in between that, or you can keep it off over here. But if you keep it in this position, you can pick up the rifle and very quickly turn it right on to where you need it to be, and it'd be much faster. Now I'll just leave the optic on myself and, you know, run it like that. But I like it really well, guys. I think it's going to be a very good optic for what I want to run it with. And I like these adjustment mounts too, because there's nothing on them. There's no covers, no screws to put caps on. No, you don't have to worry about losing any caps. These are recessed and set in, and from what I've seen in videos, it's very positive clicks to turn those, and it's both audible and you can feel it, and you don't have to worry about those getting bumped or knocked around. No, you know, even if you're whatever you're doing, drills, training classes, whatever, those should stay fine and stay put where they're at. I like that being like that. Battery cap is right here where you'd put the battery in. And like I said, it has a Geisley super precision aluminum mount, which is supposed to be really good. It's one of the highest end mounts you can buy for this. So now I'll go ahead and put it on the rifle, guys, and we'll take a look at what this looks like on the Larue Tactical. Alright guys, I got the Trijicon MRO on my new Larue Tactical rifle, and guys, I gotta say, I'm really impressed with that Trijicon MRO. The field of view seems so big to me, and I'm used to running like Comp M4s and Comp M2s, and the field of view on that doesn't seem much different to my eye than the Comp M4s or the Comp M2s. It's just kind of weird, but that's just the way it looked to me. It just seemed very, very good. That's where I decided to put it on the rail. Tried a couple different spots, and right there seemed to be perfect. But I'm really impressed with it. The dot seems very nice and precise. Sometimes I get a little bit of stigmatism with my eye on the red dots on aim points, and I didn't seem to have that with this MRO. I don't know why, but at any rate, it just seemed like a nice crisp round dot when I was looking at it. And I definitely still like my aim points though, and my EOTech. Don't get me wrong, they're not going anywhere. But I'm really impressed, guys, with this and that Geisley precision mount. I'll give you guys a little close-up here if you'd like to take a better look at this. This is an absolute co-witness, which I kind of like. I have nothing against lower 1/3 co-witness, or lower 1/3 view, but I like having the optic as close to the rail as I can, because if you want to do any drills that are close quarters combat or anything like that, it gives you just a slight advantage, because the more over bore higher you go, the more offset there's going to be. But either way is fine with me, but this one happened to come on the absolute co-witness, and I'm fine with that. I can run it like that. Well, there it is, guys, the H4T Christmas rifle. The Larue Tactical PredatAR 5.56 and the Trijicon MRO. And like I said, I've already got some things that I've ordered that's on the way to me for this rifle, and I will definitely keep doing update videos until it's complete. So you guys know how I do that. So all right, guys, until next time, Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope everybody has a best one ever, and I am out.